most importantly, this is not taught in schools, it's not taught in college. How do you get on a stage? How do you then craft your story? How do you command an audience to move and feel and respond? The world needs you guys right now. It needs you bad. There's politics, there's people being canceled, there's communities being marginalized, there's injustices everywhere. You don't have to look very far to feel and see and experience somebody getting ripped off. You want to change the world? You got to learn how to get a stage. You got to learn how to craft your message, and you have to learn how to monetize those two things. We want to help you. I want to help you. Right now, the way the system is built, man, you got to be Kanye or Kyrie. You got to be somebody super important. You have to achieve 20 years of doing something, and then, by the way, once you get there, they're going to try to tear you down. But if you're committed to making a difference, okay, you got to figure out without having some talent or skill set like being in the NBA or the World Series tonight or catching a football on Sundays or learning how to rap or, do some kind of special, become the next Elon Musk and become a tech guy because you're so smart. If you're a regular person like I am, I was raised by a single mother. And I didn't have any of those other skill sets to play baseball, basketball, rap, or dance, or code technology. If you're a regular person like I am, and you didn't inherit connections and money, you're either going to blame the system or you're going to figure out how to work the system.
Let's go.
And I'm going to tell you two things that have created my life. I suggested this earlier. You have to figure out how to get a stage and how to craft a message. And I'm just telling you, in my lifetime, I was raised by a single mother, grew up with, I had no money when I was 25 years old. I had 17 years of schooling. I had less money than when I was 7. By the time I was 25, I was in debt. And I figured out how to hack the system without having any real talents. And I figured out how to get the world to know who I am without spending any money in advertising. So through partnerships and training and education and a commitment in my own part to learn skills that school did not teach me, that my parents could not share with me, partnerships like with Pete, I have figured out how to basically use Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat and TikTok to create billions of dollars. Billions of dollars in revenue. And more importantly, by the way, more important than the money, is to influence the lives of hundreds of millions of people.
Let's go.
Queen Kimmie's gonna win the golden ticket. I know it. Not me, but she is.
More important than the money.
She's gonna win.
But when I'll finish with this. When you impact the world, there's no reason money shouldn't come with that.
That's right.
These golden tickets. I look forward to seeing you guys on the 10X growth stage. This is the largest business event in the world. Dude, we make stars, okay? I'm telling you, I can give you a list of 12 people that when I put them on my stage, their speaking careers exploded. These are people that have been speaking on stages for years. If you just go back and see some of my growth conferences, they came on there for 60 minutes, and after that 60 minutes, these guys had booked careers on TV shows, speaking engagements, podcasts. Everybody wanted to hear their message once they got on that big stage. So I look forward to you. If you're the person that's willing to pay the price, that's willing to make the commitments, to work on your pitch, to get on stages, to get known. If you're that person that's committed to telling your story, as committed as I have been to telling my story, to being a good example in society, I look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Let's go.
I walked in this morning, the energy of this city, I like unreal, man. Like the energy is incredible. I think about.
Baby, ain't nothing better than
talk to Brecca and all these folks, even Elena, they've all, like, what we want to do at 10X Stages is help craft people. Like, we can give them a little piece today, but Grant, you've seen the Russes, the Stormies, the Breccas, all of them go through 10X Stage process. What makes this process so powerful? Like, it's why we partnered together, but what makes this process so powerful?
Well, look, what happens to most people within a speaking career, I know this happened to me, is that because of the way we were brought up, you know, we're not encouraged to talk or speak or tell stories or to animate. You know, really we're beat down. Society beats down people. Be seen and not heard, even your parents, the way you were brought up, even when you were babies, but before maybe you're even conscious, shh, be quiet. You know? I wish the baby wouldn't cry anymore. Like every time you went to get attention, you know, you had some big giant telling you to shut up, be quiet. I wish they'd go to sleep, put her to sleep, take him for a walk. It was all the same message, shut up. This is even in loving environments. Now, when the environment becomes violent, you know, it gets even worse. So if you grew up in a household like I did, my mom was overwhelmed. 24/7, there was never a break for my mom. My mom, she was overwhelmed. If you grew up in an environment that was overwhelmed, let me hear 10X real quick. I couldn't hear it. But if you grew up in an overwhelmed environment, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And then when the environment, when the giants around you are overwhelmed, there's no room for your voice. And so when you grow up, you're like, dude, now I gotta have a voice. And then you can't ask for a raise. You can't get what you deserve. You can't get a stage. You can't get attention. When you do get attention, they're gonna name you something bad. Attention ho. They're gonna name you. Like something's wrong with you. You're arrogant, conceited, anything you want. You take all this message. This introverts the individual to be small.
Yep.
And so then when you start crafting your message, maybe you're really talented. Maybe you're one of those people that's holding the, you know, you're hoping to get a golden ticket right now. You got super talent. Or they didn't see you today. No, but they really saw you in the room today. So you're going to quit. This is what happens to everybody. Okay? You get introverted or you just quit. If you didn't get recognized today, don't quit. Because if you quit, it's over. A man told me once, hey man, you want to be a great speaker? Don't quit. If you don't quit, you can't fail. I'm considered one of the top 2 or 3 speakers in the world today. I don't even speak for a career. Like if you go out to the world today, say, hey, name the top 3 or 4 or 5 speakers in the world, I'll bet you money my name's on that list. I'm not even a speaker. That's not what I do for a career. So he told me craft the message, and told me work out the message, like that tone, the tone going down and then going back up again, your movements, your energy. All those things are critical, tiny little pieces that if you ever get a chance to be on TV or radio or a podcast, let's say you're on my podcast, people are going to hear you, man. I had this, in the last 3 weeks, I've had Master P, Dame Dash. Like these are, I'm a white guy mixing it up with Rick Ross. What's going on, man? Yeah. So, you guys want to cross over? You want to get the audiences? You want to talk to the banks? You want Goldman Sachs to listen to you? You want CNBC? You want your community to pay attention to you? You want to change the world? You have to speak, and you have to learn how to get stages, and you have to learn how to perfect your craft and your message. This is not about just talent. You have to perfect your talent. So don't quit on it. Make sure that you get involved with what we're doing here because we want to make you great. We want to make you the next Les Brown. Malcolm X. These are courageous people, phenomenal people, people that were willing to leave their home and go speak to people that did not want to hear their message. And they persisted until they lived in the history books now. There's somebody in this room in Atlanta that because of the break you're going to get, because of the commitment you make and the break you get, the world will know you forever. You guys know the name Stedman? You guys know the name Stedman Graham?
Yeah.
You know, Oprah's lifetime partner?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in Malibu, the grocery store. I'm walking out, I get in my truck, Stedman walks up. Man, big fan, man, big fan, big fan, big fan, big fan. Okay? Now, how does Stedman Graham know me? Because of Pete Vargas and what Pete Vargas has offered you guys. I learned how to get on stages, video, audio, podcast, over and over and over again, because I didn't introvert and I did not get scared, nor did I quit. Pete, it's all yours, buddy.
Hey, guys, give it up!
Check it out. So I get a phone call from Tiffany Haddish. How many of you know Tiffany? Tiffany calls me. Hey, Grady, you want to go see Dave Chappelle tonight? I was in Atlanta. Yeah, I said, sure, I want to see Dave. Dave's my thing. Dave's my hero. Okay? When I was doing a show called Undercover Billionaire, Dave Chappelle is what got me to do that show. So I go, I meet Tiffany. Tiffany brings me through the back. I'm the only white guy in the room. And, Tiffany's introduced me to Tiffany, and Dave Chappelle's security is introducing me to Chappelle. Every star you can imagine is back there. Like, I mean, it is just nothing but stars. The security guys are huge fans of mine. And I didn't know this, right? But I basically got a stage. This is a stage. Stage is not what Pete is standing on. That is a stage, but that's not the only stage. So first I get the invite for Tiffany. This is why you guys have to cross over into other audiences, other cultures, other neighborhoods. If you want to change the world, you have to cross over. So Tiffany invites me. The security guard sees me. Oh my God, what are you and Tiffany? True story. The security guy says, what the hell? How the hell are you and Tiffany rolling together? The security guy pushes Tiffany out of the way, and 2 Chainz is there, and pushes them both aside and says, Dave, you got to meet this guy, Grant Cardone. You got to meet this guy, right? So I'm going to meet Chappelle, and Usher, your Usher, Atlanta's Usher, saying, get out of the way, everybody. Pushes Chappelle and says, Grant Cardone. He doesn't even say hi to Chappelle. Grant Cardone.
I'm sure.
Did you hear? He's at the event right now. He came off stage just to come talk to us today. He came off stage. He's got 4,200 people in Miami. That's where I'm going to speak tomorrow on a virtual stage. He's off stage to reinforce the power of OPSs, what they've meant for his career. I know I quoted him 2 hours ago of what they meant. You heard him talk about what they meant. How many of you today heard, and I know everybody in this room, I have people coming up here like, what are you looking for? Like, why did I not get it? I can't not feedback, you know. Let me tell you what.
When they announce announce the ticket
You
winners.
got judges that think they're better.